Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about a build your own palette from Colourpop, and it's actually one of their pre-curated palette. So the palette is actually called Magic Hour, and it features new eyeshadows and pressed glitters from their fall collection. Now, I'm not entirely sure if all the shades are brand new, but when I looked up the description on the website, it says that the palette features new single eyeshadows and new pressed pigments. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that majority of these, if not all of them, are brand new. So the palette does retail for $40, and it contains 25 shadows and pressed glitters. Now, there are 10 pressed glitters in this palette, so almost half of the palette is pressed glitters. So if you're not a fan of the pressed glitters, this isn't going to be a good deal for you. And I know a lot of people are oversaturated on the pressed glitters from Colourpop, so if that's going to bother you, then probably don't get this. However, it is important to note that they have other build your own palettes, which I think they have like 9 pans, 12 pans. So if there are a few shades that interest you from this collection, you can go ahead and build your own palette using any of these other shades. So just keep that in mind. I will say, if you are a fan of pressed glitters, Colourpop has some really good ones. They have that like perfect formula. It's not overly, it's not overly, oh gosh, it's not overly gritty, but it's not like that really Vaseline kind of texture, you know what I'm talking about, where it's just like the top layers glitter and then it's just straight Vaseline. No, it's not like that. These are pretty good. So they're actually really nice, and I feel like they feel pretty creamy as far as pressed glitters go, so I think that is a good deal. So I do love Colourpop eyeshadows. I think they're just phenomenal, so I am quite taken with this palette. Just a couple gripes that I have. I wish there was a mirror. Like, can we do that? I kept dipping my brush into the palette and then bringing the palette up to my face thinking there was a mirror there, and it wasn't. So that was a little annoying. And I also wish they kind of changed out the outer packaging. I think this is like their winter packaging from last year. I wish they had redone something for fall. I don't know. That's just me being picky. Whatever, it's not a big deal. So if you would like to see how I got the look that I'm wearing on my eyes, then keep watching, because I did this entire look using only the shades from this palette. And I did swatch out all the shades for you as well, so I will have that included along with the shade names. So if you see a shade that really catches your eye, you know where to find it on the website. All right, so let's get started. Wanted to do like a gray smoky eye look, maybe a splash of purple in there, but then I saw this gorgeous pink shade. Ugh, that is just to die for. Hey, it's like the same color as my shirt, but yeah, that is so pretty and just to die for. And it's not on camera, it looks like a very hot pink color, but it's more of like a watermelon pink. I thought it was more on the unique side. Like, I love me a bright pink, and I have quite a few of them, but this one wasn't quite like any other that I had before. So I decided I was going to incorporate that into my look. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this gray white shade right here and just place it all over the lid, and I'm actually going to bring it all the, woo, holy dust cloud, do you see that? So I'm actually going to take this shade and bring it all the way up to the brow bone, because I also want that to be my brow bone highlight as well, because I didn't really see a shade in here that I wanted to use for that. So this is going to be both a base and a highlight. It's doing double duty. Ugh. The sound of my finger against the mirror. Okay, so it's definitely a very ashy looking color. I don't mean like it's ashy, like it applies ashy. I mean it's ashy in its tone. I'm just gonna go in with this plum gray sort of color, and that can go in my crease. I keep thinking there's a mirror in this palette, but there's not. I want to be, whoa, careful with that, because this is going to get out of control real fast. Holy smokes, I'm trying. See what I mean? Just really trying to do the lightest hand with this. It's a little bit heavy where I first put down the brush, but other than that, it looks good. Oh my god, look at the difference between my eyes. I don't know, it just looks funny to me. Very nice, very nice. It blends out really beautifully. I'm liking that. So now I'm gonna go in with this black color. It's got some glitters on it. And I'm gonna use that in the outer V. I'm starting out darker in the corner, and then I'm going lighter as I go closer to the center of the lid. Okay. This black is more on the sheer side. It's not an opaque black. And it definitely looks very wet and shimmery. So if you're looking for a matte black shade, this is not going to be it. Now I'm going to take the star of the show, this pink right here, and just pack it onto the lid. By the way, be careful because this pink is definitely going to stain your eyelid. I mean, it stained my hand when I did, it stained my arm right here when I did the swatches of it. So just be aware. I mean, I don't mind a little stainage on my eyes, not a big deal. Just bringing it up a little bit past the lid. Then just trying to blend it all together. Okay, I just went ahead and I took that plum shade again and just lined the lower lash line with it. Now I'm thinking I want to add a glitter shade, but I don't know what. I'm going to take this glittery pink shade. I may have ruined the look by doing that. I don't know. You tell me. Alright, so there you have it. There's my final look. I'm not sure if I ruined it by putting that glitter on it. Who knows? Whatever. So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found some shades that you are interested in. If you are, be sure to comment it down below. I'd be very curious to hear which ones caught your eye. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, and bye!